find that since becoming a wife, I feel way more guilty. Like, I apologize to you so much.
It would be like a Friday or something, and I'll be coming back from work, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, I didn't cook. I'm so sorry."
I remember what that.
I know.
I was 20,
Yeah,
and you were
20.
22.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God, we were young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. What's our like craziest college story? The night you told me you loved me. I will never not remember that night. How did I know you were the one?
You keep thinking this long, man.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Life as Maya. Say it with me.
Okay, one more time.
Alright. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Life as Maya. Yay! Cute. Guys, so we're back with another Life as video, and I have my husband with me today. Mm-hmm. That's actually crazy. Mm. I don't think he's been on my channel as my husband yet. I think it was just boyfriend, and then our last video we were just engaged.
Damn, that's crazy.
And it's his first time doing a ever sit down video of me, so he had to become the husband before he could, clearly. So now that we're married, we're gonna be interviewing him and talking about his life. He doesn't know that yet. I told him it's about me and marriage, so we're gonna be talking about Raji.
Oh, okay.
It's like no. He clearly, this is gonna be probably one of my shortest episodes. He's nervous. He doesn't like being on the camera, but we're gonna just get into it.
All right, 20 minutes.
20? Okay, whatever.
15.
Oh my God, 23rd. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly 7 months today we've been married. Mm-hmm. We got married February 23rd, and yeah, so we're just checking. We're doing like a little check-in as newlyweds. A 7-month check-in. It was supposed to be 6 months, but we kept pushing it off. It got busy, so it is what it is. 7-month check-in as newlyweds. Can you believe you're married?
Yeah. Mm. Of course.
You can believe you're married. Did you think you'd be married at 27? He's 27. I'm 25, by the way.
You gotta clarify it right. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'm getting close to 30.
It's like that. I'm excited for my 30s.
You know, it just makes sense. Finished school, was dating a very good person. You know, a very good girl.
Good girl.
Not like that.
Good
Not
girl.
Like that.
Like, do I need a treat? I'm a good girl. Like,
you want a fruit ripe?
Don't piss me up.
But yeah, nah. You know, you're an amazing woman, and I could see myself spending the rest of my life with you. So why not? You know. Can you believe you're married? And how does it feel for you?
Yeah, I knew I was a catch. Like, I knew one day somebody would see. It's like
somebody.
I'm kidding. Honestly, I can't believe I'm married at 25. I was like one of my friends. Like, I was one of the friends in college who wanted to graduate, get a really good job, and then like getting married was like down the road. Like, I wanted to get married in college, but I never thought it was gonna. I didn't think I was gonna meet my college sweetheart. Like, I didn't think I would get married to somebody I met in college. I thought I was gonna get married to someone that I met like corporate world or something. Yeah. So the fact that it did happen and God was so kind and it happening so soon for me, I'm like happy. Cause even in about 2 weeks we're making 4 years. So even just being with a person for that long, like being married is beautiful, and I can't wait to see where that journey goes. But like 4 years.
4 years.
We've been together for 4 years. That's like somebody's whole high school term.
I say like, you know.
No, please.
A little bit more than 4 years.
He always likes to add the little spruces to it. Like, we've been together for 4 years. We've been together 4 years since you asked me to be your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true. But if anybody asks, like 6 years or something.
Like, why are you adding 2 years? And then somebody do the math and then see that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, so. Okay. No, they could be like, if 6 years, like, who knows who like, somebody do the math. I could have been dating someone else, and you could have been too. But maybe not, because we've only ever dated each other.
Yeah,
We've never dated anyone else. Right. Something very funny about our story, or just like the red string theory. I don't know like the actual definition, but it's basically like you'll always be connected to the person you were supposed to be with. And it's so funny because September 7th, 2019, I'm going to put like a timeline on the screen. September 7th, 2019, we met at a party and he asked me for my Snapchat or something. He asked me for my number. I was like, I'll give you my Snapchat. And he never hit me up, but we met on September 7th, 2019. Then we started talking again the very end of 2020, which is so crazy. Like, nothing transpired through those years, which in hindsight probably was for the better, because I don't think we would be here if I was, because I think 2019, 2020, I was a different girl. I mean, I was, anyway. Okay, I'm going, So we met September 7th, 2019. Didn't start like talking. He DM'd me again let me start over.
Do you know the exact date I DM'd you?
You DM'd me in December of 2020.
Yeah, I know. It was like later on.
Yeah, so we met September 7th, 2019. We started we started talking December of 2020. Not even talking. He DM'd me, but like we didn't even start talking I don't think we really went on our first date until February of 2021. And then we started dating September 7th, 2021. But didn't even know like that September 7th was a important date. It was a random date.
I don't think we found out until like maybe like last
2023.
year. After we got engaged. Yeah, you were going through your Snapchat.
No, it wasn't after. It was before.
It was before?
It was 2023. We didn't get engaged till 2024.
Oh, yeah.
So we found out on our 2-year anniversary because I was going through my Snapchat and my Snapchat memory came up and it was literally the party that we met and he was in the video of me recording the party. And I was like, babe, this was the first day we met and we were getting ready for our 2-year anniversary dinner. Realizing that the day we met, he just so happened to ask me to be his girlfriend on that same date. And now it's just like September 7th is our day.
Yep.
Maybe that means we're going to have 7 kids.
Not at all.
9, 7.
Not at all.
I don't know what that means. 7 is like completion though.
Anyway, that's why I knew I wanted to propose to her on September 7th.
And then we then we got engaged on September 7th, our 3-year anniversary, and we have another celebration coming up on September 6th, but we'll be celebrating on the 7th too, but our parents are throwing us something else on September 7th. So we're just living this honeymoon, newlywed life all 2025, honestly, because February we got married, July we went on our honeymoon, and then another celebration in September. I feel like this whole year has been like just us basking in the newlywed season. I have a little game that ChatGPT made for us to play, so it's just a quick game of who's most likely to loosen us up a little. Who's most likely to forget an anniversary? You.
No. I won't forget.
You will forget February 23rd. It's hard to forget September 7th, but I even feel like I would forget February 23rd.
I won't forget. There may be something like where I start planning stuff a little later than I should, but I don't forget.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you're just such a bad planner. Who's most likely to start singing randomly?
You. All the time.
Wait, why do you have to look so upset with that? No. You were just singing before we started the video, and then you asked me if I knew the song.
Yeah, because you rubbing off on me.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Who's most likely to fall asleep during a movie?
You.
We know.
Oh, man.
Okay, who's most likely to not want to start a movie until 10 p.m. at night?
Hold on.
That's when I'm going to fall asleep. We're starting
movie late. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. We could be watching a show in the middle of the afternoon, and we're going to be laying down, and I'm going to look over, and she's going to be asleep. And she's going to look at me and say, oh, baby, it's just because you're so comfortable. And then turn over, and then that's the end of the show.
No, there is something, and I have to like insert it or something, but there is an article that talks about like some type of like endorphin or something that men let off, and it makes women sleepier. I'm telling you. Who's most likely to laugh at the wrong moment? You. 1,000% you. Who's most likely to say, let's pray in the middle of something unexpected? Me.
Yeah,
who's most likely to suggest getting dessert first? Raji has such like a bad, like it almost, I don't want to, never mind. It's terrible though. he will eat and then immediately go to the freezer. Like, he has to have something
I need
sweet.
something sweet. It's just like something takes over. I'm just like, I need something.
That is ridiculous.
I need something.
Who's most likely to be the first to apologize after an argument? Me. Because not because I'm wrong, but because I don't like to settle in issues. And you,
I apologize first.
You.
If I make a mistake, I'll apologize.
Have I taught you to apologize first?
Taught me to apologize? That's not getting put on the video.
Not taught, but I've influenced you on like cutting issues off quicker.
Nah, if anything, I'd say
What would you say?
I would say that you have shown me when you apologize, you just apologize for how you made the person feel, and you don't try to excuse anything. You know, you just go ahead and apologize and let that be it.
Yeah, I mean, we could it is like, I feel like when you approach someone with an issue, and I always just say it's not your time to bring up something like that I've done that may have hurt you. Like, if I hurt you or I've done something that annoyed you, bring it up then. Don't wait till I'm annoyed with something to be like, well, babe, I'm sorry that I annoyed you, but when you do it, I don't like, not the time.
Yeah.
We used to have that issue before marriage. I'm so glad that didn't come into the marriage. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, speaking of those things, do you think there's been a difference since us being married? Like what's the biggest change since us getting married in February and now we're currently in August?
I'd probably say it's like at this point we know that we're not just, dating each other and seeing where it goes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're married, we're spending the rest of our lives with each other. So
it's really crazy.
That means we are handling situations like we're going to be living the rest of our lives together,
mm-hmm.
which means no sweeping issues under the rug, having uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
Making amends quicker than, normally people would, because you live together, you see each other every day.
Yeah.
So you can't just sit and hold a grudge for like 3 days. That just ruins the whole atmosphere of the house.
Yeah, literally. I would agree with that, honestly. I feel like you wrapped it up in a nice bow. Ew.
She was nervous about me being on camera because I'm a little shy. Damn.
No, that's good though. That's good. I feel like, and also we did premarital. So before we even got married, we did a few sessions with a pastor for premarital, and just he did help us equipped us for marriage in a better way. And I think something I'm still learning, still quite haven't learned in 7 months. But when you've been leading yourself for all of your life, it's kind of hard to lean into letting someone else lead. But I do feel like I've been getting better with allowing you to make decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound confident.
If Maya wants to do something, she's going to want to do that. 90% of the time, because she has everything planned out already.
Yeah.
She has something in mind that she wants to do. So, in the moments that,
And the things that, I've already planned, yes, it probably is a little harder to lead me or convince me to sway. But, if we're just doing dinner, I'll be like, you pick.
Yeah. I mean,
or
that's just simple stuff.
Okay, stop. I'm saying certain things, even just you make more decisions than what I used to, It used to be, Shemaya's way. And he enjoyed it.
Yeah, I don't care.
You got spoiled.
I know.
He knew on Monday what all his meals is looking like through the week. He knew what would be done. I used to over communicate, and sometimes I still do. I find that since becoming a wife, I feel way more guilty. I apologize to you so much.
It would be like a Friday or something, and I'll be coming back from work, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, I didn't cook. I'm so sorry."
I don't know what that is.
I don't, because that's exactly what it is. She's like, "I feel so bad. I didn't cook anything."
No, I be feeling terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I be feeling so bad, if I don't cook or if the laundry's not done. Especially with me being home more primarily, I'm just okay, as a wife, these are the things I should do. Which I feel like I do a great job. He comes home to a clean home, happy home, all the things. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I be feeling so bad. And it's really not to the fault of him, but I just be am I failing as a wife? That sounds so crazy though.
It's a wild thing, so we're only 7 months in.
Yeah, 7 months in, you can't cook. If you can't keep it up for 7 months, then
Oh,
What's
man,
the rest of your life gonna look like?
That first, I want to say week after proposing, man.
What?
It was just like I was getting spoiled. It was like whatever I wanted, when I
Snapping
wanted,
is
how I
insane.
wanted.
Snapping is insane.
Oh man.
This?
Nah,
what do you mean?
Listen, no, I'm just saying, like it was just
Proposal week and I will say the marriage week was like just
she was just on
energy was
like,
different.
on a high. Like I could just.
So what are you gonna do to get me back on that high now that like all the boxes are checked? I feel like every anniversary, maybe like a ring upgrade, maybe like
every anniversary. Hold on.
I'm just throwing out ideas.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be that. It could be that though. Or like re-propose. New vows.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
mean,
all the ideas. Like,
I know you like the sentimental stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool because it's like then I don't have to. Yeah, it's easy getting you gifts because you actually do enjoy sentimental things, which makes it easy, but at the same time, sometimes it makes it.
You have to be really thoughtful.
Yeah, but that's not too hard, especially because you know each other.
Getting Raji gifts is the hard part.
I'm a simple man.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes simple men become. It's gonna be so easy to get Raji gifts when I'm rich.
I told her, I said, just get me this fat piece of steak one time.
I was really thinking like Wagyu, like if I could one day when I'm able to afford a $200 steak, I know I'm gonna make his. That's gonna be your birthday gift every single year. Like it's just gonna keep getting better, and it's gonna be a tradition.
Yeah.
Our kids are gonna be like, why do you keep getting him groceries? Like this is your norm.
I had to learn with Maya because at first I just used to buy her like nice things.
The most expensive thing, the purses, the sneakers. What was your first gift you got me?
Was it the purse?
Maybe. I mean, the red Tofar bag wasn't bad. I really enjoyed that. Yeah. But then he got me another bag just because I told him I really liked that one. And then he got me like sneakers because I mentioned that I wanted sneakers. But like, if it was expensive, I was getting it. But he didn't realize. It's not what I needed in that.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
You know. But once you do notice what your partner prefers.
You start going there.
Yeah. Me personally though, I didn't. At first, I was just like, let me just spend some money and buy
I'm just going to spoil her. Which was nice. I mean, I enjoyed the spoiling. I used to when we met in college, I used to go out to eat all the time. I used to sit in restaurants. I could eat any place that I chose. He helped me with my car a lot in college. I was driving a down bad Humpty Dumpty car.
Oh man, I remember that. If you've ever watched Breaking Bad, it's the exact same car.
It was a Pontiac, white Pontiac.
Exact same car that Walter White was driving.
Yeah, he's had to pick me up from like the side of the road when it was overheating. I cannot believe we met in college. Like that's actually crazy that we have stories from college.
Yeah, that actually.
What's our like craziest college story? The night you told me you loved me. I will never not remember that night. Guys, can I tell a story? I'm gonna tell a story. Okay, so he's like on the way back to Richmond because we went to school in Richmond, and like the conversation's good. I think we're just like so excited to see each other, and we're like the conversation, and he's like, all right, I'll talk to you later, love you. And then literally we're on FaceTime, so you can see his face like go like. And then he's like struggling to hang up. He doesn't even like say like my bad or like that slip. Like you just see him like driving and then start struggling to hang up. And then he hangs up and I like run to my roommate's room. I'm like, he just said he loved me. Like he just said he loved me. Blah blah whatever. So then we see each other that night. We like he had our dog Luna, but she was a puppy. So like it's like a house party going on, but like we're not really trying to go in. So we just like go get the dog and we're like we'll just stick outside to like walk in the dog or whatever. So like he doesn't bring it up once. We're just playing around with the doggy. Then we go to his apartment to put the dog back out before we go, and I'm just like, so you're not gonna talk about what you said earlier? Like, are we just gonna pretend that never happened? And he was like, I was hoping we would. And I was like, if you love me, you just say that. And he was like, do you love me? And I was like, I like you a lot. And then he was trying to get me to say it first. And I was like, you just say it. And then, he said, I love you. And I said, I love you too. And then we kissed.
Oh.
Now, that night was so fun. It seemed so simple, but it was like hot. It wasn't a hot night. It was like
No,
one of those summer nights. I felt
good.
We said it before we even started dating. Like before I was even your girlfriend, you told me you loved me.
No, I think this was September or something, because it's when school started back.
Okay, yeah. We don't know, but it happened.
Yeah.
We don't know the date. We just talked about us leaving the house party, so let's get back to where we are now in our marriage. But how would you say our faith has influenced our relationship?
So, in the Bible, it says, honor your wife as Christ honored the church, and wives, honor your husbands as the church honored Christ. So,
I thought you were going, he who finds.
I mean, we love that verse. He who finds a good woman finds favor in the Lord. But, so basically, honestly, the way I see, the way I see it is, the way I'm supposed to love my wife is, I'm supposed to put her at the forefront of everything, whether it's what I do on my free time, when I decide to make any purchases, regardless of how big or small. Well, no, I'm not saying like a soda at the gas station or something.
Leaving a soda.
But anything life-changing, life-affecting, I have to put my wife into consideration. On top of that, I have to try to better myself, not only for myself, but because I'm living my life and it reflects my life. And how she lives her life reflects on me. So when you get married, it's not just, where you're two separate people and you're just married to each other. You become one. So it goes a lot deeper, and you truly have to understand that you're just not living for yourself anymore. You're living for two people.
Yeah. And we both have to, like, I know with the scriptures, like, the husband is supposed to, like, lean in, or, like, the husband's supposed to allow God to lead him. And, of course, like, because of that, you're supposed to trust that your husband is led by God so that you trust him. But, like, we both, especially since being married, I feel like we both have, like, leaned into allowing God to be the forefront of all of our decisions. Like, it's no longer just, like, what does Shemaiah want in this season, or what does Raji want in this season? It's like, what does God want for us? And we approach it in that situation, in that light all the time, because we both come from divorced households, so we don't have that model of like what a good marriage looks like. I mean, I have my grandparents, I have other marriages in my life that I've seen, but like as far as like witnessing day in day out, we don't have that. So one of our goals for our marriage that we've talked about countless is being that example before we have kids. Like, we want to be a healthy model for kids before we bring them in this world, and just be a healthy model for ourselves. Like, marriage is such a beautiful thing, and I feel like in our generation it's so scary to so many people, but it's so beautiful. And I feel like even the scripture, like, he who finds a good wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Like, I mean, obtains favor. Like, everybody stops at he who finds a good wife finds like a good thing, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm repeating the scripture correctly, so I want to make sure I'm doing that right. He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. So I feel like everybody always stops at like finds what's good. Like, yeah, he finds a wife, he finds what's good, but like that man obtains favor. And I saw some man talk about his wife and he was like, I got my favor. And I'm like, that's so beautiful. Like, that's so beautiful. Do you feel like you've received favor in any parts of your life since marrying me?
Yeah.
Or just finding me? Because, I was a good wife before I was a wife.
Yeah, I'll say that. That's what made me want to make you my wife. Just how you lived your daily life, how you carried yourself. And just, it's what I envisioned the mother of my children being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Two more things, but before we leave, I feel like most people who are clicking on this video and they love and they want to know all the things about newlyweds, the question would be like, how did you know he was the one, or how did you know she was the one? Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
You go first. Ladies first.
I did it. I'm kidding. How did I know you were the one?
You keep thinking this long, man.
kidding. I just want to make sure my words are correct. I feel like I knew Raji was the one when first, obviously, I went to God and talked to him about it directly and was like, I need a sign. But apart from the secret time with the Lord and his confirmation time and time again, I think me and Raji just have so many parallels in our life. Like, we both love kids. Both have worked with kids since we were younger. It's been one of both of ours like first jobs of just like loving kids, mentoring kids, and just in that type of sense. I mean, he's a social worker now, so he's still, well, you don't work with kids directly anymore, but but even that, like, we both have a heart for serving people. Like, me and my Bible study, me across so many boards. I don't even have to list that, but I love serving people, but he does the same in his everyday work life. We both love to cook. Like, we love to cook. Before we were even together, I was grandma in my friendship group, and he was grandpa in his. Yeah. And we both love community. Like, we're surrounded by such good people. And one of my friends even said, like, that speaks volume to who you guys both are, that y'all are always surrounded by so many good people who support you. And I never even thought about it that way. But I definitely admired that when I met him, just like how much he loved his friends, even though I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think apart from the you are getting hot. Mm-hmm. But apart from the parallels and the confirmation from God, I feel like that was when I knew you were the one. And it was like, all right, it's been 3 years, so if he ain't the one, then what the hecky? It's like, no.
Yeah. But for me, I'd probably say, honestly, after we took that little, because we took a little break, because when we were talking, we were both in college.
Mm-hmm. I'm kidding.
But yeah, no, so I ended up, wanted to take a little bit of a break. I didn't want anything serious at that time because we were both, dang.
It's like, I know.
Nah, we were both young. You know, yeah. She was 22. Like, I was 24, turning 25.
I wasn't even 22.
Oh, you 21?
We didn't start talking around my birthday when I turned 21. So I was 20. Wow.
Yeah,
and you were 22.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God, we were young.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was 22, you were 20.
And it was getting serious quick.
Yeah, so then I was just like, I don't know if I want to do this. And I didn't want to just be in something that I'm not 2 feet in. I don't want to do 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That would be messed up to her. Yeah. So we took a little break, and honestly, she would always just cross my mind. And then I told myself... And I told myself, I was like, if by the time school starts and I'm still, thinking about her, I'm going to pursue it, And for me, I didn't want to get in a relationship in general because I'm not going to sit here and say I was dating to marry, but I always thought, all right, when I do date somebody, they have to be somebody that I feel like I can eventually marry if throughout the years, I see them in all their seasons. And, like, I feel like I could marry this person. And after me and mine started getting serious, getting through school, when you see somebody when they're in school, you see all the seasons. Yeah. Struggling with grades, finances maybe, just personal life, just whatever could be.
Different versions. Yeah. Especially because you just point out, like, I was 20, you were 22. I'm 25 now.
We're still mentally
and you're 27.
Yeah.
That is 5 years that we've seen each other become these different people. Yeah. That's so crazy.
So it's like by the time I graduated and she graduated, I kind of already had it in my head. I was like, we're going to eventually get married. It was just a when, not an if.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Right?
I'm so stuck on the fact that, like...
I thought I was like 24, you're 22 or so. Dang.
No, the times just start getting mumble jumble. Yeah. But I'm thinking because when we stopped talking, I was 20. And then when we started talking again, you came to my 21st.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was like...
I met her dad while I was grilling. He just came over. I was like, that's
but my dad absolutely didn't know me and Raji had anything going on, which is crazy. I wonder if he remembers that. We need to call him and ask, but he didn't know. My dad was pointing out every other guy but Raji. Like, he just, any guy that would talk to me is like, oh, is that your boyfriend? And I'd be like, no. And then somebody else would come say, hey, happy birthday. And he'd be like, oh, is that your boyfriend? I'm like, no one here is my boyfriend. But yeah, that is crazy. I did forget you met my dad so quick. And we had just started talking again.
Yeah, I got that out the way quick. Man.
Everybody was just like, yeah, my dad was just kicking it with us.
Yeah, her dad is cool though, so it wasn't anything like.
Yeah, it was not that deep. Even when they met, I was like, trust me.
Yeah.
He'd probably forget your face by tonight. It ain't that deep. But yeah, it's so crazy. But yeah, guys, I hope this check-in wasn't all over the place. I honestly didn't prepare anything because I was just like, let's just get on camera and talk. This is our check-in. I think it would be nice for us to look back going, maybe when we hit a year marriage or 2, but Jesus Christ, we have seen 5 years of each other. That's a... Stop.
Mm-mm.
That is a lot of versions in maturing and pruning that you get to witness a person. So, oh, look at us. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Adulting.
Because I have my fellow foodie here, and instead of doing my regular ending out segment, just saying life advice, today we're introducing a new segment called Food for Thought. And that is when you give just something, one of the viewers, something to think about, ponder on, pose a question, or it could still be advice, but something for them to think about. Food for thought.
Okay. I'll do. All right. So since our marriage is centered around our faith, I'm gonna say this. I believe this is Matthew chapter 7. It's do not be quick to point out somebody. Do not be quick to point out a splinter in somebody else's eye when you have a piece of wood in your own eye. Basically, just in simpler terms, like don't be so quick to judge somebody or be quick to talk down
Make
to make assumptions when you yourself have something you could be working on.
That's true. Yeah. That's very true. My food for thought would be. I saw a TikTok, so I'm kind of still in there from the TikTok, but it was I already made the decision after I saw it. But for someone who is considering marriage, being with someone, dating, the girl on TikTok was saying how this is the one family member you could ever choose. You can't choose your parents, you can't choose your siblings, you can't choose your cousins, your grandparents. You can't even choose your children. Like whatever children you get, it's the children you get. But like your husband, your wife, that is the one family member you can choose. So like, why would you pick a loser? Or why would you pick someone who doesn't meet your standards in all the ways? And I know like not everybody's gonna have everything, but just make sure you're picking your family. Make sure you pick you only get a chance to pick one family member. So if you're picking the family member, just okay, that sounds so creepy though. You only get one chance to pick, not one chance, but in choosing and having the freedom to choose somebody as, family, your husband, your wife, whatever that is, like just make sure that you're very
tedious in your...
Not even tedious, but just take it serious and be patient with it and go to God, because if that person's for you, that person will be for you. And it's not a decision that should be rushed or taken lightly at all. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you guys came for another video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too chaotic. If it was, we'll be back because we bring in the views. JK. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Where'd you go?